What's going on, guys? This is Cooper MTG back for part 2 of our M15 Booster Box Opening, and we're here to just crack some packs. So let's get to it.
What we want is the Nissa and the Greeku. Also the Veil thing.
Chain Veil or whatever. Turn to Frog.
Making a frog deck.
Belligerent Sliver.
Okay.
Necrogen Scudder and a Shiner Pyremaster.
Gosh darn it!
This is our second Shiner Pyremaster. The other one is Foil. And her abilities read +1. She deals 1 damage to target player and 1 damage to one creature that player controls. Up to 1 creature that player controls. That creature can't block this turn. 0. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. -7. Exile the top 10 cards of your library. Choose an instant or sorcery card exiled this way and copy it 3 times. You may cast these copies without paying their mana cost. Unfortunately, when I did get to Ultimate, the only instants or sorceries I got were countermans. So.
And then he cheated and said the abilities that it's counterman. I gotta put the top 4 in my library. And then later on there's a judge talking about it at the Magic Store. Turns out that's not how it works. So, ooh, killer. In this booster, so far we have 4 mythics. In this booster pack, it starts off with a white land thingy, not a land.
Hey,
blue, red, yeah, I can't do it.
Hot Soup.
Artifact.
Get it to focus here.
The next one's red, I can tell you that much. Because I'm a cheated poopy pounds.
Okay, there we go. It's focused here. So just hold it there. Hot Soup, Coneflame, Rogue's Gloves, and Siege Dragon, which was the red promo. Now it's focused. When enters the battlefield, destroy all walls your opponent's control. Whenever he attacks, if the defending player controls no walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls, which is really powerful, even though he does cost 7 mana to get out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I still want to make I want to make 2 decks. I want to make a frog deck and a dragon deck.
Welcome turn, that's a very good card in draft. Generator Servant, that's an insane card. We'll definitely see some play. Alright, Military Intelligence, Nightfire Giant, Wall of Limbs, and another Crucible of Fire, non-foil version. We've already read this, so you don't need to see it. And Marked by Honor. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has Vigilance for 3 colorless and 1 white. Nothing too special. The foiling does look kind of cool with the purple.
Purple. We're gonna open up some packs. Open up some packs. Open up.
First uncommon, Staff of the Flame Magus, Roaring Primadox, Circle of Flame, and Aether Spouts, which is a really interesting card. I think it's a really good card, actually, because it's a game winner. Essentially, for each attacking creature, its owner puts it on the top or bottom of his or her library. And I think the only problem with this is that once you play it against your opponent, they'll be looking out for it, so it's really only good once. But when it is good, I mean, it gets you that win. So, really fun card.
Come on, Nissa. Foil Nissa, come on. Foil Nissa and a Greeku in 1 pack. It's like $30.
No, it's like more than $30.
That would pay back for our...
Feast on the Fallen, Dissipate, Illusory Angel, and Stain the Mind.
And I think we got a foil.
Name a non-land card. Search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name, and exile them, then that player shuffles his or her library. And a foil Coneflame.
Looks
Looks
pretty cool.
kind of interesting.
I like how the first like.
This is a really good removal spell in draft. Definitely.
Like, oh.
So yeah, Coneflame.
Got used against me once. 12 more packs.
Meteorite. This is a really interesting card because it gives you removal and mana fixing as well. Capture Kite Fins. Never seen this card before. Sacred Armory and a Yavimaya Coast, another Painland. Yeah, blue-green Painland.
The end of this one.
Yeah, I picked up. Hold on. After this pack, I'll show you. I picked up some really nice cards at the draft last night. Alright, we have Kurd Chieftain. Paragon of Gathering Mist, which is probably the best Paragon. It is the best Paragon because
fine.
one blue, do you with flying. Feral Incarnation, really expensive.
And Indulgent Torment. That's a good card.
This is the black promo. Really fun to play with. I mean, it really puts a hard choice on your opponent. Fun to play with.
And here are the great cards.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why, but people are just leaving these around. I mean, look at all of these. And you think they're tokens? Well, they're not. None of these are tokens. They're just pure tip cards. I mean, talk about value right there.
Yeah, and the best part is they're recyclable because you can burn them in a fire and it won't cause pollution.
Forge Devil.
Ooh, like it.
Whatever. Not reading these.
I don't care.
Turn to Frog.
Woo.
Staff of the Mind Magus.
I like that card.
Wall of Limbs.
And
a Court of Calling.
that's probably good. That's worth like $10.
We got a foil one of these actually. We traded it for traded it in some other stuff for a Nissa. But
Nissa.
always fun to get one of these cards. We'll probably sell that because you don't use it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nissa.
Blaze.
Oh, kind of butchered that pack. Hot Soup. Paragon of Open Graves. Congregate. And Obnixilis Unshackled. You have a foil as well. This is a really cool card. 6 mana. Flying Trample, 4/4. Whenever an opponent searches his or her library, that player sacrifices a creature and loses 10 life. So your opponents really won't be searching a library for anything. But also, whenever another creature dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on him. Very powerful. And a foil Plains!
Oh man, worth $30. Let's go sell it. No.
It's always a letdown when your foil's a land.
Although it does look cool.
It does look cool. I guess people want those. They
Fab
want a
factor.
foil set of lands or whatever.
Foil Ultra. It's like people making foil decks. Foil. Oops. Ow.
Ornithopter.
Just like that card.
Rummaging Goblin. I'm not reading these. Ulcerate. Very powerful black removal. Paragon of Eternal Wilds.
That's the one I use.
Stoke the Flames. Very good Convoke card. And Spirit Bonds. Interesting card here.
It's not that good.
I think it's interesting.
Like you get
whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can pay 1 and you get a 1/1 spirit. And then you can sacrifice a spirit and target non-spirit creature gains indestructible until end of turn. So that could be really powerful. Alright, speaking of Jace, actually we have a Jace, but anyway.
Here's what I want from this. Soul of Zendikar.
We already got one.
Soul of... Actually, I just wanted this and a Greeku. That's like...
Tormod Script. First Response. Zathrid Skyblade and Avarice Amulet. Creature gets 2+0 and has Vigilance, and at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent gains control of Avarice Amulet. It's 4 mana, 3 mana equip.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. Another Ursulrate. Very good black removal. Staff of the Sun Magus, Nissa's Expedition, and Spectral Ward. That was the spell that the guy used against me. Give his Scuttling Doom Engine protection from colors.
And also the Soul of Zendikar.
Yeah. Well, very good card.
It's fabulous. No matter what you think, it's fabulous. I will not stop singing.
Sunblade Elf. Very good.
Yes, really, really good for
And
green
a
and white.
green-white. Into the Void, Battle Mastery, and Sliver Hive.
Ah, poop. We don't even play Sliver decks.
Yeah, okay, well.
Come on, Wizards.
Tap to add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool to cast a Sliver spell. 5 and tap to put a 1/1 colorless Sliver onto the battlefield. I think that either a Soul of Theros or a Soul of Chandalar foil would look really amazing. Generator Servant, really good. Wall of Essence, Leeching Sliver, focusing there, Jace's Ingenuity, and Hornet Nest, which is very powerful. It says whenever it's dealt damage, you put that many 1/1 green insects onto the battlefield, and it is a 0/2 with Defender.
It's really, really cool beats.
Brood Keeper,
Dragon Guard.
Constricting Sliver, Devouring Light, very good. And Jalira, Master Polymorphist. Okay. So, basically you can sacrifice another creature, then reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a non-legendary card, and put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in any order.
Down to the final 3 packs.
3 packs left.
Gotta punish him, George.
Oh, they've been punishing me.
Yeah, that's why you gotta bash him real good. Show him his boss.
Gargoyle Sentinel, Act on Impulse, Frenzied Goblin, and In Garuk's Wake, which was the if you won the draft last night, you got one of these. Destroy all creatures you don't control and all planeswalkers you don't control for 9 mana.
Speaking of winning the draft,
Someone got to play in the kids draft, and the other person who was actually a kid didn't get to play in the kids draft and had to play in the adult draft, and still went 2-2. Juggernaut, Staff of the Death Magus, Profane Memento, and Avacyn, Guardian Angel.
I'd like to mention that was 3 uncommon artifacts in a row.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. 2 colorless, 3 white, 5/4 Flying Vigilance, 1 colorless, 1 white. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to another target creature this turn from sources of the color of your choice. 5 colorless, 2 white. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target player for a certain color.
I'm gonna
Really
just,
useful card.
Punish.
So
Punish.
get something good out of here.
Foil Nissa and make the roof. Or foil Greeku and Nissa. One of the 2.
Either way. And Soul Artifact.
That's a very good card.
Gather Courage. Paragon of Eternal Wilds, and
Liliana Vess.
Liliana Vess. Not bad.
Not bad. Not
Traded one of these for a
Jace.
For a
no,
Jade.
no, not a Jace. It was.
Oh, it was for a Xenagos and an Underworld Cerberus. I don't know. This is our third from M15. +1, target player discards a card. -2, search your library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. -8, put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. It's 3 colorless, 2 black for 5 loyalty. Pretty cool. Anyways, guys, that was Cooper MTG opening up a booster box of M15. If you liked the video, make sure to give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. It only takes a second. As always, this was Cooper MTG, and thanks for watching.